Hey guys, Baxate,
And Lebeans.
and today we're going to be showing you how to build one of these machineries, which is basically a mob grinder. We said that we were going to do one of these, and you guys seemed like you wanted to see it, so here it is. This is just from the last remnants drop that we did earlier.
Okay guys, so this one is actually made without even needing like an actual mob spawner or a mob dungeon. So it's really convenient also because you can put it anywhere rather than like having to spawn in a mob thing, which is cheating. So this can be built absolutely anywhere. Although we recommend that you do it above the ground, like pretty high above the ground.
Or if you're in a normal world, you don't have to do it above the ground. It's actually pretty good to do it underground. You just have to make sure you light up all the caves around it. You can see now they just started coming down. Basically what they do is, see, it's pretty effective, and since slime spawn in this world, I did get the not enough items mod. That's how I have these, and with all that enchantments and all this stuff. But for some reason, I don't know how to change the spawning rates of stuff. I was trying to turn slimes off, but I couldn't figure that out. So if someone can leave a comment of how to do that, that'd be amazing. So now I'm going to head inside here. Basically just show you how it looks. So it's basically just 4 little platforms. They spawn on these. And it just looks like this. Not very much light gets in there. And if I cover that up, which I will on the one that we're showing you how to build today, well, that we will be building today, to get the max rate of spawning. And you might want to light this up for when it turns night. You want to get maximum spawns and all that stuff, and the slimes we're spawning it up and stuff like that. So I'm going to build this one pretty high in the air so that we don't really have any slimes problems. And so you can also make a one 4 times the size of this. This will be instead 1 pad out of the 4, which if this video gets 10 likes, we will build for you guys. So
okay guys, so the one that we're going to build in the air, you don't have to build it as high as we do. We're just going to try to make it so that we can get the max rate with no slime spawning. What are you doing?
I'm just destroying this one so it disables it so that it's not taking some of our spawns.
Okay.
So let me just do this. I'll change it to peaceful while we're building it.
Okay, so once we go up there, you're gonna, you can do the same thing that we did in the last video, where you make them drop a certain amount, and then you could make it so that water pushes them towards you, and then you could also get the XP like we showed you in the other video. Of course, that's not like needed 100%, but it's really useful for like a grinder in a single player world, or
that should about do it.
Survival.
Okay, so what you want to do, I'll just destroy that much, is you want to make a 14 by 14 square. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, let me count that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10 right now. And 11, 12, 13, 14.
And you can make this out of any material that doesn't give off light or isn't see-through.
I personally like making it out of cobble because cobble is a very easy resource to get. And I don't know if this is going to look like a square, and it looks like it will, so that's good. That's what we want.
No, I don't think it does.
Well, let's find out. Is it going to be a square? The shape game. Let's find out, let's find out, let's find out. And it is a square. Okay,
yeah,
so here, I'm going to make it morning really quickly because it's starting to bug me.
It's circle.
Oh my god. Circles
okay, so
amazing.
Just fill it in as you're building it. Later you are going to either build on top, or you could just destroy some blocks if you're doing it underground, but for now we're going to build on top.
And if you're doing the 30, there will be some like expanded waterways, so you might need the tutorial. So remember to get this video 10 likes if you want to see that, because the waterways are kind of complicated, and it's better to build that one underground, I would say, just because then you won't have the problem of animals spawning, and you can get the max amount. But since this is for the sake of the video, we're not going to clear out a 30 by 30 space underground because that would just be ridiculous. I'll try to fill this up as fast as I can. I'm not doing a very good job of making it speedy.
Okay, and we're going to cut some parts.
Well, we don't really have to cut some parts.
Well, actually, not for this one, but if we do the other one, we'll probably cut some parts because it will take a very long time.
Okay, so it's gonna be a 2-high room, so that you don't want Enderman to spawn. But basically, what you're gonna do is just take out the 2 in the middle.
On each side.
Yep, on each 4 sides, and make it come to a 2x2 square in the middle, which will clear out, and that's where they'll fall.
Are you sure that was in the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me just do this. So they'll fall right there.
Okay, guys, and I am leveling a barbarian in Diablo 3 right now, so I will get a build for how I'm doing it, and also maybe even a farm guide for what I'm doing right now. And Carter is going to be doing a wizard, but he's not as high of a level as me, so the wizard build guide will probably come second.
Okay, and basically what you want is it to be 2 drop down, and since this is a bit of smaller pad, you're going to need to bring this out by 2 more, and then do this on all the sides. And I think we'll be back once we do the waterways in here. And we're back. And so what we did is we put the water in, you take it from the end, and you just go out 3 more blocks. And
so you do that for every side, and then it's almost done. Now what you need to do is you need to make it into a 2-high room because Enderman could pick up some blocks. So
I'm just going to start doing the roof. And yeah, because Endermen, if they spawn, they ruin everything and they pick up your blocks, and it's just not fun. And you want to make it so that as little light gets in as possible, so you want to cover almost every space. So for an example on these, if I just go like this, then some light gets in. So I just cover them up like that, and I'll do that on all 4. So I'm just going to place all these while we talk about some other stuff. So another thing that you want to do with this is, like we said earlier, make sure there's no light, and you want to be at least, I've been saying a lot, but you want to, if you're building it in the air, you want to have either like a base or some waiting spot up there, because you have to be in a certain range with it so they can even spawn, but at a certain range with it, so you don't want to be too close or too far. So
if you guys
by too far, I mean over 40 blocks, and by too close, I mean less than 16.
Okay, so if you guys saw our last tutorial, you realized that we also had an AFK room, and that's pretty much what Carter is talking about, is you need to have a spot that you can either go AFK or just stand there and be, like, just doing something, because, as he said, you can't be too far or too close.
That's another reason why underground is always a good option, is you can be actually in your base or in your house, whatever, and you have it, like, underground so that it's too far to hear, but still close enough that they spawn, and then you can use like a mob elevator to bring them to your base and kill them or something like that.
And I think it's kind of nice to, like, maybe, like, if you put it underground, mine around it, because then you're being productive as you're also just like grinding for XP or different types of mob drops. And if you do the same thing that we did last time, you could also get the rare mob drops that we were talking about.
Yep. And so what we're probably going to do is either drop them 23 blocks, or if you found a mob spawner, those are probably a better way to get XP than this, even though, unless you have the 30 by 31, then this will definitely be better. But the good thing about the one with the spawner is that they're guaranteed to spawn, and they're almost guaranteed not to despawn. With this one, you can't be so sure. And another thing is, if you're building a water elevator or some like I don't know what I'm saying, extensive trap or something to kill them or something, spiders a lot of times get in the way. So what I like to do is place half slabs every 4 like this, so that they can't spawn But in this video, I won't do this on all the pads. I guess I'll do it on this one because the spiders aren't going to clog it up, what we're going to be doing. But that does get rid of some of the spawn pads, which is kind of unfortunate. But if it's worth breaking if it's going to break your trap anyway, then it's obviously worth it. So we're almost done covering it up here. And then we're going to
switch it to normal or some other difficulty than peaceful and watch them start spawning.
And we're going to try to make the under where it falls a little better, and so that there's no light that gets in. Should be good because...
Yeah, make a tube a little bit down and so Carter do that because...
It should look kind of like this, basically.
Okay, now...
Okay.
Make a tube that goes down.
If you're wondering, my mobs aren't spawning. We are still on peaceful. So that is why. I'm just going to put them right here, I guess, so they won't die. I don't know exactly how many blocks that is, but I have a sword that can kill them instantaneously. By the way, if you guys want a mod showcase of not enough items, since it is a real upgrade, in my opinion, to too many items, just put that in the comment section below, and we can do that for you.
And again, the 10 likes for the 30
by 30 mob spawner, which will take us a little bit more time than this one. There will be a lot more editing out and stuff like that. So let me just finish this too. But it'll be probably even better of a tutorial than this one. So get those likes if you want it. And I'm just gonna put a platform like there so we can see them. I'll get rid of this one too and this one too.
No, you don't get rid of them both.
Okay. They're like that, and now I'm just going to switch it to hard mode. I don't know if that makes it any more spawns, but I'm going to do that just in case. You want to get a little bit of a distance, like we said, at least 16 blocks. And let me turn up my volume, see if we can hear that. Okay, I don't hear anything yet. I'm just going to back up a little bit more.
And you guys might be wondering why we're still playing on the Mac. We do have Fraps downloaded, but now we also need to get Audacity. So it is on its way.
Okay, so let me make sure I didn't leave any openings, because I have a feeling that I might have. Make sure I covered all of it. Oh, PC. I just heard it. I just heard a zombie. And this is relatively effective. There's two skeletons already right there. And there'll be more coming. I can hear the water. I hear a spider actually coming. Oh, there he is. Kind of scared me. And so let's let them free. Be free. No, don't be free. And let me just head up in here. And if you want to, you can also light it with redstone torches. And I accidentally blocked this off. Oh, and I did leave some light. See? Always have to make sure.
Where's that coming from?
I don't actually. There we go. For some reason, it was lighting glitch.
Yeah.
So if you light it,
I heard that they are fixing lighting glitches in 1.3. So
yay! And if you light it with redstone torches, it's not going to do that much, but it might prevent someone spawning. So I'm just not going to let him do it. And that's pretty much how to build this. And it's, like we said, pretty effective
and relatively easy to build.
See, there's still slime spawnings down there, which is kind of unfortunate. Let's see if I can snipe a few.
Okay, let's just end off.
So.
Wait, also, this only takes, like, let's see, 3 iron and a couple stacks of cobble, so, and a water source near your house. But, like, it's really cheap to build, so, and the mob drops that come out of it will be worth it.
Yeah.
I guarantee you.
So, even though it looks like it's not that effective, it is, the one that we showed you down there was a bit more effective. I'm not really sure why, but.
I think you were too close, but. This has been Project Save the Xeon!
And we'll miss you.